evening, viewers. I welcome you on another edition of Tell Me the Old Story. This program is produced by the Heritage Directorate of the Methodist Church Ghana, where the very Reverend Daniel French works as the director. He's assisted by Ebenezer Salom Ajati. We are grateful you are able to join us once again this evening to talk about the Methodist Church Ghana and the evangelist order of the Methodist Church. Before we delve into our conversation this evening, let me say a shout out to 𝗧𝗛𝗃 Diocese, the Bishop Hinsing, and the lay chairman, my own brother, and then also immediate past chairman, 𝗧𝗃𝗟𝗃 𝗧𝗃. Today I'm giving a shout out to 𝗧𝗃. We are grateful for the work all of you are doing in 𝗧𝗃. We ask God's blessings for you and all the people called Methodists in the connection. Viewers, tomorrow is a special day in the life of the Methodist Church Ghana. The Congressional Chairman of the Evangelist Association will be inducted into office. I will soon introduce her. This is a woman who has decided to give her life to Christ. Even in her age now, she's almost everywhere, working up and down. The focus is not necessarily about her and the induction, but we want to know the people she's coming to lead, the work they have been doing, when they started working, and why they have been established in the church. And they trained them, ordained them to work as evangelists. They will tell us all those reasons. And towards the end, we will find out also what she comes into office with. And this evening, to have the conversation on the evangelist order, in studio with me is one of the veteran evangelists. I say veteran because he's been in the business for a very long time. Brother Evangelist 𝗧𝗛𝗃, sitting right by my side. You're welcome, my brother.
Thank you.
So those of you who have not seen him in a long while, he is still around. Today he's in the studio with us, but I will be the only person putting the questions to him. Next to Evangelist 𝗧𝗛 is my mother. When I say my mother, don't think that it's my biological mother, but it's a mother because the husband has been my father from childhood till now, and he has been my tutor, my mentor in the Lord. She is Sister Evangelist Mrs. Gladys Osabute, and she is the chairman for the Fellowship of Evangelists Association. Ma'am, welcome.
Thank you,
Good to have you in studio here.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
I'm glad
yes,
to be here.
Yes. Shout out to my boss, my father, Right Reverend Samuel Kofi Osabute, the catechetical bishop. If you want to know the genesis of the catechetical, I'm the best person you can consult. And I will tell you, it is not from Accra Diocese at all. I know the genesis, and I knew. And I'm the only person who could pull these two people out of honeymoon to come and do a program for me. And that is where the name started from. Next to Sister Gladys is my own brother, Evangelist 𝗧𝗛𝗃. He has a nickname.
Yes.
What is that nickname?
It's the lay bishop.
Where from that name?
I will explain it to you.
Later. And when we meet, he calls himself a lay bishop. Whoever ordained him a lay bishop, he said he doesn't want anybody to ever contest any position with him, so he's comfortable with that. So,
you
lay
are
bishop.
right. You are right.
Okay, and I'm righteous also.
Yes.
You are welcome. All of you are welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yes, please. Yes, please. So these viewers, these are the people to do justice to our conversation today. And as I said, please, this conversation is for you to let us know where you have come from, where you are, and where you are going as evangelist. This is all I want us to do this evening. Okay. So to start with you, Brother 𝗧𝗛𝗃, can you share with us the history of the evangelist order in the Methodist Church Ghana?
Okay, thank you. The order started in the first batch.
Yeah.
Were commissioned in 1994.
1994?
Yes.
That's about 31 years ago.
Exactly.
Right. Many of you, my viewers, were not born, don't worry.
But the things that go with it,
yeah,
like the working tools,
yes,
even as at now, we are crossing the T's and we are
dotting
the I's. So we don't know why. And well, you see, we are supplementing, we are working for. If I say we are working, I can call so many circuits, so many dioceses that we have planted as we go on. And some of us are aging, but we are still in the business.
Okay. So we get to know that the evangelist order started 31 years ago, 1994. Right. Now, Chairman, I'll refer to you here, so for name, so take it like that. As the chairman of the work that you have been given now, can you tell us, I know that you are not that old enough to know, but you could have read from history, what are some of the issues that inspired the establishment of the evangelist order in the Methodist Church?
Thank you very much, Honorable Lay Chairman and my son. As Opinion Dan started, 1994 is actually recorded as the year that the first batch were commissioned.
Right.
Was commissioned.
Yeah.
But before then, we had these gifted, enthusiastic gentlemen and ladies who felt they had the giftings of God, as Paul has enumerated in Ephesians.
Right.
And they were happy to stay in the Methodist Church Ghana and use those giftings to complement the work of the ministers. So our members would do extensive prayers, learn more about the Bible, and then be more prayerful and stay together and get deliverance and other things. The story goes that this did not go well with some leadership of the church.
Right.
So we would normally hear things like this type of clapping and shouting and praying. Those were the days where most of the members, elderly ones, they would want to stay and pray quietly. I believe that whether you pray quietly or you pray shouting, God, you
roll on the floor.
You roll on the floor. Once it is from your
prayer
heart,
has no formula.
God will listen to you.
Absolutely.
But there were some members of the church, the elderly ones, including some ministers, who could not stand and contain it. And especially when we started extensive prayer sessions all night and those things.
Right.
So we, according to the story, we saw the church, Methodist Church Ghana, saw some of these members, young people mostly, with these giftings, being treated and going out of the church.
Right.
So there was a movement and a friendship of people who call themselves like-minded, who call themselves evangelists.
Right.
Who is an evangelist? Evangelist is the person who goes about to spread the good news.
Absolutely.
And get people to come to the saving knowledge of God.
Right.
So whether you are doing it in the church or not, so these people came together and they were doing their own things. And their names have come up like Samson Opon, and this man who was noted way back and actually died in 1960.
Right.
So before 1960, the story has it that we had activities of the movement of evangelists in the Methodist Church.
Right. Exactly. Right.
Now, what informed the decision to bring them together is basically to not, I won't use the word control, but to bring them together and mold them.
I see, to give them some training.
Precisely. The molding goes with training, recognition, appreciation, and everything. And then train them. Giftings without wisdom can be a disaster.
I mean, let's say that it can be poisonous.
So that is what we are told, informed that. So that is it. So we recognize that these people have giftings. How do we mold them and train them in such a way that they will stay in the church for these giftings to be beneficial to the church and grow the church? After all, that's what Paul says. All the giftings and the talents are supposed to come together to grow the church, the body of Christ. So that is what inspired that
the official establishment of the
evangelist order. And I must be frank with you that it was this history that inspired me I will talk about.
If I will come to your inspiration to join the evangelist order and the work you have done thus far, because it for you, I of course, from the time that I have come into contact with you, it's like even if you meet somebody who is a Christian, you still want to evangelize to the person to be sure of the person's knowledge in salvation. We'll come to that. Lay Bishop.
Yes, sir.
You're with me today. You are one of the younger generation evangelists, of course, not that old in age as well as in the evangelist ministry. Who were some of the pioneers that you came to hear of who has done some work within the evangelist fraternity? I want you to identify, if you remember that they said, some of the old people who have come and gone and have left some great legacies for the church.
Thank you, sir. For me, joining the evangelism tree or the fellowship was, I can say, my role model was 𝗧𝗛𝗘 Bishop 𝗧𝗛𝗘.
The Right Reverend, who is a minister, right? He was an evangelist.
No, in fact, I saw him as somebody who had a passion for evangelism.
Okay.
So there was a program that both of us attended at London. One evangelist, Billy Graham, came and ministered, and from there he was asking. In fact, he asked me, "Do I want to be a minister or I want to be an evangelist?" I said, "Me, I can't be stationed at one place. I want to go the whole world so that everybody will hear me preaching the gospel." Now, my old man has just stated about the years that it was established and other things. As Momi said, about 1960, we had people who were passionate about evangelism.
Right.
So they were doing it without a training from the Methodist Church.
Yeah.
So we can say that they were doing it from their own experience.
Right.
Now, 1991, the church decided that, no, we need to crop these people, give them training so that they can go out and teach like Methodists, preach like Methodists, do everything like Methodists, especially when it comes with counseling. Because they were using their own understanding to counsel people. But if you don't have the Holy Spirit and the training of the church, man, you will mess everything up. So I took it that now I have seen 1, 2, 3. So then Bishop, Presiding Bishop Abaji Mensah picked me and said, "Hey, if you don't want the ministry, I will send you to evangelism." So he called Bishop 𝗧𝗛𝗃. He was a director that I'm bringing my son to you. Take care of him and train him.
But then he was in Kumasi?
Yes.
The Right Reverend 𝗧𝗛𝗃 was in Kumasi? Okay.
So he fueled my car to make sure that I have drove to Kumasi. I said,
way back?
Way back. So let's pick everything from him. So they collected my passport and everything. Make sure that I've settled to Kumasi. To go and be trained. Trained as an evangelist because I don't want to become a minister. He prepared me.
Right Reverend 𝗧𝗛𝗃?
Yes.
Was he hitting your back when he was talking to you?
He was just rubbing my head. He was just rubbing my head that you are safe, you are in good hands. You did get sharpened and everything, and you said that the whole world is your parish. So you go around and preach the gospel. That same day, he took me out to a marketplace to go and start. Without the training.
He has already deployed you.
One.
Well, that is one thing about that man. I have said all the time that not because of how far he has brought me personally. If he sees you, he can identify the giftings in you and deploy you appropriately. Sure. And if you meet him even in a meeting, he says, "Hey, let's listen to this one." The moment you start going like that, he's like that. He has identified something in you and sent you to the market.
Yes. He sent me there. He just gave me invitation. Romans chapter 8, verse 35 to 39. So that one has become something that I meditate on.
You cherish a lot.
Yes. And I said, I shouldn't allow anything to separate me from the love of God. And he gave me Romans 12, 1 and 2. I remember, that was 2009. 2008, 2009.
Right.
That I shouldn't conform to the pattern of the world. But whilst I'm here, I should be transformed and bring my mind to the course, and I would live here like an angel. I say thank you. So
that's how you entered.
That's how I entered.
Evangelist Gladys, let me find out, how is your training structured? We want to know. We know that ministers they go through certain process from society leaders meeting, quarterly meeting, the synod, come to interview, go write some exam maturity. How is the evangelist order structured?
Thank you very much. But before then, you asked about
some of the pioneers.
Some of the pioneers.
Yes.
The ones that I saw.
Yeah.
The late 𝗧𝗛𝗃 𝗦𝗧𝗃, who was the second, our first recognized
cohort
president then was Evangelist 𝗧𝗛𝗃 𝗢𝗟𝗓.
Okay, he's no more.
No,
he's there.
In fact, this morning I met him.
Oh, is that so?
I went for him to bless me and pray me. He said he was not going to be able to come on Sundays.
Oh, so you've been with him. That's good.
I've been with him.
Wait a minute. What's the name?
𝗧𝗛𝗃.
No, he's been on my show before.
Yes.
He's at Calvary, right?
Yes.
I interviewed him. He wrote even a book, which I interviewed him.
He was the first. Once the order was agreed to, and we started with the training. He's the recognized on record that he was.
That is true. That is true.
And then I also met, because I candidated in Tema.
Okay.
So I also met Evangelist 𝗧𝗛𝗃, late, may he so rest in peace, who took personal interest in me. And actually, when I decided to be an evangelist, he is the person that Bishop Datsun gave me to.
Right.
And he took interest in me and held my hand. I've also benefited from 𝗬𝗎𝗎 Samuel Menu, who is superannuation. He's on superannuation, but he's also very active still. With the fellowship. I've also benefited from 𝗬𝗎𝗎 Charles Mensah.
Right.
And then my immediate past chairman, 𝗬𝗎𝗎 Nicholas 𝗬𝗎𝗎.
Right.
These are people.
People you have come to me.
Yes, and they are all senior, seasoned evangelists of international repute, I can say.
Before you go to the structure of your training and then candidature and all that, I want to find out from you. There was this man in Medina those days called Evangelist 𝗧𝗛𝗪. And you know he's the late.
Yes.
He's worked like this with 𝗧𝗛𝗃 𝗢𝗟𝗓, planted churches all over. Yes. You know him? Was he part of the...
No, I never met him, but I heard about him. And Papa,
great man.
My husband always talks about him.
Great man.
So there is no wonder that, we also live in the
area.
And he has a whole
enclave named after him. He moved to that place very, very early. Evangelist 𝗧𝗛𝗪. And I'm telling you, his car those days... Right, Reverend 𝗧𝗛𝗃, one thing about him is that he will use you and use even the last blood in you. He will call him. He will call anybody he knows you of service. So I'm happy to know that he's also part of those people. And there's another evangelist, Osai. He was a bearded man, also in Medina. He goes with him. They were together. He goes with 𝗧𝗛𝗪. They were all part of the pioneers, right? Great guys.
And then in Kumasi, Evangelist
𝗪𝗪.
Evangelist 𝗪𝗪. I haven't met him directly, but I've heard about him. The good work.
Right.
So these are all people
who have set the pace for you.
Let me mention my mother, Veronica 𝗪𝗪.
Yeah, she's also been.
She just graduated.
I see.
She's the immediate past chairman for 𝗧𝗪𝗍.
Right.
But she was among the first women
to be candidated.
Our own Lisbeth.
𝗧𝗛𝗪, yes.
Saki now, evangelist.
Yes,
they have all done extensive work.
Medina has done well, and these people all came through the Right Reverend 𝗧𝗛𝗃 and Medina those days.
I don't want to say that for people to say that.
But I am from.
But that is the truth.
No, but I am from Medina Circuit, and I know what he has done. A lot of us say he will just. Look,
are you surprised that he finally married
an evangelist? God moves in mysterious ways, and He's wonders to perform.
Yes.
Now, let's talk about the structure.
The structure, yes. You see, some people think that you just get up and be an evangelist.
Yeah.
But we'll start from the scratch.
Yes.
To be an accredited evangelist, you must first of all be a full lay preacher.
Okay, so you should first be a lay preacher.
A lay preacher,
it's a requirement.
It's a requirement.
Okay. Just like minister.
Okay. So you should have done your part 1, your part 2. You should have done your dry sermon and everything.
Right.
Full lay preacher. That is where you start from. Then when you get the call, you go and talk to your minister about it. And then you come to the leaders' meeting.
Right.
A decision is taken on you. A vote is taken on you.
Yes, a vote. Actually, we vote.
When you finish with that one, then your minister with the votes will be part of the report. Then you go to synod.
Yes.
No, you go to quarterly meeting.
meeting.
You go to quarterly meeting. Again, it will be discussed. A vote will be taken on you.
Right.
Then you go to synod.
Right.
It will be discussed.
A vote will be taken.
It's after that now you get the form to go and register to write your exam.
So there's an entrance exam.
There's an entrance exam.
Even before you get the exam, your bishop have to sign.
Will endorse the form for you.
Yes. So we are talking about registering for the exam now.
For the exam.
Your superintendent minister will have to sign.
Exactly.
Then it goes to the bishop to endorse.
I see.
And what they are all saying is that this lady or this gentleman is in my circuit and my diocese, and I know he has the gift to be an evangelist.
He has the gift to be an evangelist. My producer is telling me to go on break immediately, otherwise he will not bring me on again. Viewers, we are taking a short break, and when we return, we have a lot to talk about. We will continue on the story of our evangelists. Now we know how they enter into the training. We want to know the people who train them, the kind of training they have before they come out. And some of them, after that, they want to keep themselves to the chapels. They will tell us if it is true or not true. We shall be right back.
Meye mi fie Christian fie. Mema mi kun aye Christiani, na me mofra aye Christian fo. Mema mi fie aye Christian fie. Ban papam eye dwumadi a ekoso ewo WTV so. Kasa afa ekwan a ye tete ye mofra. Ekwan a ye befa so ama yaware aye fe ne yaware adimu. Efie entete anase fie siesie ene efie nkomodie mu nso yenya ento nchen into me to sa frɛ se hwɛ WTV na niema pa bebre ewo WTV so enwumpa nkomodie papa eniema pa ebeboa me no mienu ene yemfie koso ara na hwɛ WTV.
Viewers, you are welcome back. This is Tell Me the Old Story. I know I've said already that tomorrow there's going to be an induction of the Congregational Chairman of the Fellowship of the Evangelist Association, our own sister, Mrs. Evangelist Gswrd 𝗧𝗛𝗘, and she's right here with us having conversation. She's taking us through the processes to go into training as an evangelist. Can you finish on that?
Yes. So we got to the point where your society, your circuit, your diocese has all cleared
all
your
the righteousness.
So they've cleared you. Then you go and pick the form.
Right.
Pay for it. Register. And the people who have cleared you will now have to put their signature on it.
Right.
Because your circuit is supposed to sponsor you.
So the sponsorship is by the society?
It's by your circuit.
By the circuit, okay.
Yes. Endorsed by the bishop.
Right.
So once you register, then you get yourself ready. The truth is that most circuits and dioceses have an evangelist school to train us. I had that training.
Right.
And Dr. Kofi Emisa was one of the people who...
Oh, my own Kofi Emisa, the director for
ordained ministry and now acting.
Yes, he was your trainer.
My trainer, yes.
I see.
So you finish, you pass the exam, and then you come for interview.
Oh, there's an interview
There's
aspect.
an interview. You meet a panel of 12.
Bishop,
Yes, sir.
did you go through the interview or you were just thrown to school?
No.
Okay.
When I came,
Yes. They interview you. I just want to be sure whether you went through the
I wrote
interview.
my exams at the head office here. I was alone.
Okay.
I was alone, locked up in the room.
Your case
and
is
the questions
your case
different, diplomatic.
because you came from London. That is why. Sister, continue.
So once you pass the exam and you pass the interview, then your society will be informed. So you'll be there one day and your superintendent minister will call you and say, oh,
you've qualified.
You've passed. So get ready and go. And then we go through 2 years of training.
So it is 2 years.
2 years. 2 years, we do 2 weeks and come home for 6 months. The 6 months that you are home, you are still being trained because you are given assignments.
So you are attached to a society,
for example. The society that had put you there.
You are working with them.
You are working.
So you get responsibility from them.
And then in my case, I remember very well, also for Jima.
Yes.
Jima was our supervisor.
Right.
So every assignment that you have been given whilst you are home, you do it and you pass it through him to sign and then you forward it to the school. Every month you have an assignment to submit.
I see.
And then also whilst you are home, every work that your superintendent or anybody gives you, your own program, you jot it down and then you send it back to the school for them to mark
So
it.
even at home, you are still working?
You are still working.
You are reading and writing?
You are reading and writing and programs that are assigned to you. And
I see.
Yes.
Viewers, don't just think that our evangelists you see, they just stand up one day and say that I want to be trained as an evangelist. In fact, there's one particular guy I know, he tried to be a minister several times. He wasn't getting the opportunity. He ended up being an evangelist. And he's doing very well, Paddy. He's in Medina, the cathedral. Again, we are going back to the Medina. I'm from Medina, that's why I speak a lot about Medina people. Now, when you finish training, you are supposed to be an evangelist, accredited evangelist. There is this, I want you. Today, I give you the opportunity, clarify. There is a saying that some of your people or some of our evangelists have decided to take the work of the minister. And some of them have glued themselves to the chapel, inside the chapel. They don't want to do the work of the evangelist. Clarify to us. Do you want to take the work of the examiner, the minister, or have you been taking the minister's work? Because we know you are not trained for that. And have you glued yourself to only the chapels?
Can I speak to that?
Yes.
It's only when the minister is not giving you free chance to operate. That is why they are saying that. But I work under now Bishop 𝗧𝗛𝗪. I work under 𝗧𝗛𝗪. So one day, when 𝗧𝗛𝗪 was posted to Dansoma, he called me. He asked me, are you the evangelist here? I said, yes. He said, now if I want to plant churches, where can you lead me? In fact, that day, I was watching at him. I said, there are some crowd Papa Ike. So I take my own money, went around the circuit, identify where we can plant churches. And I draw the plan and I bring it back to him. And he said, are you sure of all these places? I said, Papa, yes. He said, okay. So next time, so he asks us to be trained. 𝗧𝗛𝗃 training. He trained all the circuit. He trained us. So I have the number. The first training, we went out to evangelize. We used this Carnation long bus.
Yes.
We went a high, paid for by the circuit, and he sent us out. That is why Dansoman, you see, Dansoman was one circuit, but now we have 3 out of Dansoman.
For the work the evangelists have done over there on the field.
On the field.
You were not confining yourself to the chapel as it is. Because you had opportunity, you were given the opportunity.
He even earmarked those areas, Gasap Urban, that has now become part of
Northern Accra
Dioceses.
Yes.
And even almost all the societies, we purchase lands for them. Lands for them. Almost all the...
So you were on the field working. You were not competing in the chapel with the minister.
And as at today, when you ask me to sit at Mount Olivet, you won't find me
in the chapel.
No.
You are on the field.
In the sanctuary.
You will not be there.
Never.
Okay. You see, but here lies the case. Let's speak to it. my mom is here. There's a saying that some of our evangelists even sometimes try to administer communion. Yes.
Can I come in?
Yes.
Yes. You see, and we have to be very frank.
Yes.
Here. We are talking about the history now.
Yes.
Whenever you see, let's remind ourselves that every evangelist was nominated and approved and signed on by a minister.
Right.
Exactly.
When we go to school and they train us, they tell us straight ahead. There are things that are set aside for ordained ministers.
Precisely.
Communion. Unfortunately, some of our ministers
precisely
engage them. We have caretakers taking care of churches. It is the minister's responsibility to be going to those places once a month minimum to go and give them communion. What we hear from our members is that the Osofo will not go.
They engage them.
They ask them.
And assign them.
Assign them. Some of them, they are even assigned.
I like the word some.
Some. Oh, I say some.
Yes.
Let me emphasize. It's not everybody.
That's right.
In my church, in Mount Zion, nobody has ever assigned me to give communion. I only go and stand there and help them and watch the books when they finish.
Watch the book.
When I finish. Nobody has assigned me.
Yes.
But we know of some
of your colleagues.
Some of our colleagues, they are even asked to go and bury. So, when they do that, and then another Osofo comes and says that, no, this is not your job. Then
there is that conflict between...
that happened. But the other person was doing you a favor by asking you to do things that you are not supposed to do anyway. Look, let me finish before my brother comes in about this whole idea about sitting in the sanctuary. You know me. I don't sit.
Even if you give you the city, you don't.
The last time I was in a funeral.
Yes.
When you come to my church now, I tell people that I want to be an Osofo. I want to sit down when my husband is preaching.
So
look at him and I'm praying for him while he's in the pulpit.
Yeah.
I don't. So you only see me. And when Mount Zion, when we finished and we came, Bishop Brogu told us the people are many. So once a month, first Sunday of the month, when we are doing a communion, the evangelist put on your uniform and come and help us. So first Sunday, you see us in full uniform, and then we go and assist together with the stewards and the poor fan stewards to administer communion. When we finish, I'm doing my taxi rank evangelism, the market women evangelism, the saloon girls evangelism, so I don't have the time to be sitting in the sanctuary. About a month ago, I went with Papa for a funeral at Mount Olivet. And then I went and greeted my very good friend, the superintendent minister there. And then I came and put my bag somewhere and sat somewhere. I was there, I saw the super going around. I didn't know I was the one he was looking for. Then an usher came and said...
They said you should come to the
top. They said, are you Mrs. or something? I said, yes. And then the usher took my bag. Oh! Then I followed. The super was like, why are you there? You know me and we are doing the work to complement each other. For going to say the grammar, we even give you work. You read the lesson to me. Sit down here.
So now you have a role to play in the literature.
If I have no role to play,
you have no business sitting.
And I've been telling my
your colleagues,
please, that is not for us to say. And then you go and sit there when you have to go and preach, and then you will be asked to bless offering and those things.
That's right. In fact, I am. Yes, you can add, please.
When you need to add some.
Anywhere I go and I plant a church, I go and plead with my super. Media communion no time, so I'm about to friend. You are communion. So I will prepare the people and tell them next Sunday I will come with my super. So I will gather all of them at one place. If there are 5 or 6 societies, I will gather all of them. Then, and fortunately or unfortunately for me, most of my supers were
past bishops.
Past bishops.
So it's fortunately
they will come with their cassock,
and then
I will be following them. You say, hey, what now? And he will do it and do it perfectly. and you see there is joy
in the
societies.
Right. So
when we go to a place and I hear evangelist
you are pained. Yeah, it's like let's face facts. Many of us today want to just be called evangelist, and when we come back, we are in this evangelist 𝗧𝗛𝗃 is the late. Yes, he was also with you, right?
Yes, and he went to the north to Burkina Faso.
Yes, he is another great evangelist, the late. His work is still in suburban areas and all. Lay bishop.
Yes, sir.
Why do you want to be in the chapel every Sunday without going to preach?
Thank you. But this question came last 3 days.
Yes.
I have a principle. I can't be in suit from Monday to Friday at office. Saturday, wedding, full engagement.
Again in suit.
Sunday also in suit coming. I have no problem. One, my business is not in the sanctuary. My business.
You have no business in the sanctuary at all.
Sanctuary. My business is on field because I have to go into the world. The whole world is my place. That is my motto. So I'll go Monday to Saturday. Sunday, I need to come and fortify myself. So I'll come and sit under the minister. But the one thing, where I'm coming from, immediately they see you, they will push you to the top.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I prefer to be at the gate, welcome the newcomers.
Yeah.
Some of them, I have invited them to come.
Yeah.
So I want to see them coming to church. If they are not coming by 8, I'll start calling them. If I have to move my car to some of their houses, in order to push them to come. So when I come, my asofo that I have worked with, they all know me and they love. If I'm not in the church on Sunday, they will call me.
Yeah.
Where are you? Oh, I'm in Society A or Society B. When I finish, I'll come over. And I'll make sure that after with them, I rush to �nyako. Let me be precise. Because �nyako is heavenly city. Everybody knows that.
Yes.
If only you know �nyako, 30% to heaven. Free. So it's a nice community for everybody to go. And whenever I hear that some of the evangelists rub shoulders with the ministers, I always cry.
No, it is true. I will say
I'm
that.
not saying it's not true.
No, you are saying whenever you hear it. Yeah.
Yes, when I hear it.
Yeah.
But for Winneba diocese,
yes, you don't experience it.
The ministers work with the evangelists.
Yeah.
Because our bishops even post some of them to society, because we know about 5 or 6.
Yeah.
That Bishop 𝗧𝗛𝗃 post some of them.
Yeah. Assign them, not post.
Yes.
Assign them to be.
No. He give them a society.
Yeah. That's an assignment.
They are not from the same circuit.
Yes.
They are from circuit A.
Okay.
And they have been sent to.
So they are moved
transfer,
to a transfer from.
Like we did to Christine.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I see.
Yes, give them accommodation.
I see.
And the payments. They give allowances and other things, even if it's not huge, which always whatever you receive.
But it can take you through.
Can take you there. And Bishop 𝗲𝗛𝗃 also came and fuel it more. After Bishop 𝗲𝗃𝗃 Pasolo, he even picked the weaker ones and attached them to the stronger one. Go and learn from him. Then they will position you here, train them. Always we are with them. You won't believe it that at times Bishop Grant and 𝗧𝗛𝗃 they will invite us to their house to go and learn with them. You didn't know what to as an evangelist, your lifestyle and others. So it was lovely. When you come to the society on circuit basis, I started with of Pain and Station and others, down to Kwekubedu. Now, we haven't experienced anything like, I don't want to do this, but that. No. Always they give the compliment that, Master, the way you are playing, I love it.
That is Winneba.
Yes,
I'm happy we are acknowledging. I'm happy we are acknowledging that indeed there is the complementarity.
Yeah.
But however, there's also some job to be done. Yes. That cuts your job out for you. This conversation here is a job cut out for you. I'll come to that very soon. See, for us not to sweep it under the carpet that no, evangelists are not competing. They are competing. I go to some of them. I go to some places and the evangelists are struggling for place to sit with ministers, right? They go
At the
sit,
sanctuary.
yes, at the chancel. I want to use the word chancel, yes. You know, they sit down, you see a minister enter the chancel, the evangelist is still sitting over there. Excuse me, I am a lay chairman. If I sit in the chancel today and I see a minister come, I feel like getting up off my seat. Because I feel that a clerical man has entered. You see, irrespective of my status.
That is their place.
That is their place. Irrespective of my status, a clerical man comes, you've got to give way. And these are leadership. So I think that your job is completely cut out for you. I know you have your own things to do, but it's good that this conversation has come to a fore. We're hearing the stories are true. In some instances, not all. Some of them we've got to find a way. Now,
look, so
yes.
I'll not cut you here.
Yeah.
You know, we always say that there's 10% on everything that we have to give it to God. I think we are giving some 10% to Satan also. Some of us,
Yeah.
proudness.
Pride, eh?
Yes.
Okay.
They are pride to the extent that when even they see Bishop even coming,
Yeah.
they want to stand there for Bishop to come and greet them, which is wrong.
No, that is true. That
We
is also
have
true.
people we sponsor to Trinity. We have people we go and visit them at Trinity. I know for sure, man, I said this one 3 days today. I know for sure that when Dr. Senior completes Trinity, he's becoming Osofo. He can be posted to a place that I have to go and work under the person.
Right.
Why don't I give him the respect and rather raise my shoulders? It will not end us anywhere. It's made the main two of you have to say it's better for you respecting for my junior brother here. I call him my junior brother because I learned a lot from him.
Yes.
And now he's also learning from me.
Yes.
Because we are in AI, which he doesn't know AI.
You are Gen Z. He is Gen A.
So if I don't respect him, how can I even pick up a phone and call him? Call Mr. Menu, call Brother Aida, and this, that. Who am I to sit here with mommy here? I mean, you have to humble yourself as an evangelist. Not only to the ministers or whatever, but in the church. There are people there who carry a blessing that you don't have, even though you are an evangelist. You don't have.
That's right.
So you don't look upon anybody in the low class. No,
but the reality is that
people come to Dansoma, and they say, "Oh, and they are sorry, I'm so me because me intisro. I'm saying, Debbie, a sro dear,
and come there,
mean call a sro, who bra lower side, evangelism. And you know why I carry so much? There was a very big man in Dansoma, very big man. He has gone through internationally. He came to church one day, and this question was, Doc, are you born again? According to his testimony, Sa Sabuna me bisa en ehye na ebufuo. But okomporto no wa nebu enfu react. Later he bought instruments for my evangelism.
Oh, glory be to God.
He became born again. He became a full gospel member. And he just on jam kra on
to two form
kra.
One man nkwaje.
I have been around the world. I be a diplomat. And
that simple gesture from you has landed him in heaven.
And onukra amamintra, sorry.
Right.
Hey, evangelist, and yebeko out.
Yeah.
So he purchased those instruments
for you to work with.
For me to work with.
Viewers, we thank God. Viewers, this is Tell Me the Old Story. We are listening to our evangelist today. He's very hot in studio. This would have been one episode, but unfortunately, it would have been the next episode. We want to take a short break. When we come back, we now focus on our chairman, what she has inherited, what she wants to do. And she's actually organizing a retreat, which is ongoing now. There is a retreat that is ongoing. They came yesterday. She will tell us who are those involved in the retreat. And I'm told that this is the first of its kind among the evangelists in terms of pre-induction. We want to find out what motivates all that and what we can also do to support. Stick around. We'll be back in a moment.
mi fie Christian fie. Mema mi kun aye Christian ni. Na me mofra aye Christian fo. Mema mi fie aye Christian fie. Ban papam eye dwumadi a ekoso ewo WTV so. Kasa afa ekwan a ye tete ye mofra. Ekwan a ye befa so ama yaware ayefe ne yaware edimu. Efie entete anase efie siesie ene efie nkomodie mu nso yenya ento nchen. Into me to sa frɛ se hwɛ WTV na niema pa bebre ewo WTV so enwumpa enkomodie papa eniema pa ebeboa me ne omienu ene yemfie koso ara na hwɛ WTV.
Welcome back, viewers. This is Tell Me the Old Story. We are in studio today with great evangelists of the Methodist Church Ghana, who are telling us about the evangelist order in the Methodist Church. We have one of the veteran evangelists who is now on superannuation, on retirement. Yes, brother evangelist 𝗧𝗛𝗃. He works a lot in the Dansuman areas, Gansop urban areas, and he's one of the first 2-3 evangelists trained by the Methodist Church Ghana. We thank you for the work you have done for church. Your reward definitely is not with us.
He's also a past congregational chairman.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Let's add that.
He was
please.
the third
congregational
after
chairman.
Yawofori and the
Basau, I was his assistant.
I see. You were an assistant to Basau.
Vice, yes.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Vice to the Basau. So, congregational vice chairman, past congregational vice chairman. And also with him in the studio is Sister Evangelist Mrs. 𝗧𝗪𝗧 𝗧𝗛𝗃. I want to call the name right, so that you don't call it wrong. If I call it wrong, you call it wrong. That's my mother. And I want to insist on that. Sister Evangelist Mrs. 𝗧𝗪𝗧 𝗧𝗪𝗧. There's a name.
Mamti. It's Mamiteria.
Mamiteria.
You know, when I married an Adam man,
yes,
he wanted to have me fully on.
So they gave you a Adam name.
He gave me a Adam name. So Mamiti is Mamiteria.
Okay.
And in Fanti they will say Mamiteria. And the Adam form of Mamiteria is Mamti.
Mamti. Right. Mamti is here with me, who is my mother, and my late bishop, Evangelist 𝗧𝗪𝗧 𝗧𝗪𝗧, who has been very hard working among the lay fraternity. Very vocal if we come together. Ma'am.
Yes, please.
Congratulations on your enthronement election as the congregational chairman. When you were going to Takwa, there was no inclination towards you becoming a lay chairman. I know a day or two before you left, we met. You didn't talk about it. How come that you went there, you came back as the congregational chairman? How did it happen? I understand you and Nat cooked the whole thing and put it on her head without her consent. How did it happen, man?
As you rightly said, this year,
yes,
at the congregational executive level, we decided that we were going to go high-tech Accra. We will have people pick forms,
yes,
and then submit, and then we'll have the interview, yes, before we go. So the people who were interested,
they did.
They did. And my understanding was that in the fellowship,
yes,
and
yes,
so until there are people who
were ahead of you,
just as you do in the lay fraternity, because yes, that has been said to me before. So I did not pick a form. Then the forms were picked. They had the interview, and the report that came to me was that the interviews didn't go that well.
Yeah.
One person was disqualified, and for those who were looking for the chairmanship position.
Yeah.
So appeals were made to me. And this was, I had just come back from the MESPA conference.
Yes, I
remember. We came back on Monday.
Yes.
And then Tuesday I was resting, and my husband was nice enough to say that the journey is long, so I'll buy you a plane ticket to Takoradi. So you will do the Takoradi and Accra leg by air,
yeah,
and then you will continue. So I decided to rest on the Wednesday. I went to the FK at Adenta. It was at the FK that also for penny back on sat by me and said, Auntie Gladys, na ade we are having issues with the chairmanship. So why don't you come and help? I said, no, I have no problem with that. But then people say it is their turn. I don't want to go and rub shoulders with him. But then he said, no. So right there, if you ask Mr. Saki, he will tell you, I sent the form. Then I said I haven't seen the form. So that was of opinion, sent the form to me. Then I sent it to Mr. Saki of Adenta.
Yes.
And then he went and printed it in his office. And then I took a look at it. I prayed about it. And then when I got home, I discussed it with my husband. That this is what, and then, of course, I think he told people that he has spoken to me. So Auntie Veronica Covenant spoke to me. And then my former chairman also spoke. And then a few others. So when I spoke to my husband, he said, let's pray about it. We prayed Thursday morning. When we got up and we prayed, he said, okay, put it in. If you win, you win. If you don't win, but go and campaign. Don't go and campaign.
I know him, yeah.
Don't go and talk to anybody about it. So I took my plane, went to Takwa, and then submitted my form that Thursday. That was the first day of the conference. And then I was interviewed on Friday. Saturday morning, when they mentioned the names of the people who are qualified to be voted on, my name was there. And then when they asked us to go and pick this, and I sat down and I said, oh, the two gentlemen who have been in the race longer, they go and pick number one. We were doing it numbers. So somebody picked number two, and then I went and picked number one. Then they said, Agbina.
This is how because I knew we met at the MISPA conference, and then there was no inclination. I had no idea. So when the announcement came, I was wondering how it happened. We congratulate you. Lady Bishop, I know the work you particularly have done within the shortest possible time. In fact, Nat was one of those people who have conspired. Not our accountant, they were those who have conspired against you. Today I will tell you on live television, so that you go, they have put you into this. They have no reason to abandon you. They have every reason to help you succeed. Now, your induction is tomorrow, by God's grace. The presiding bishop himself will be there. The Most Reverend Professor Kwabena Asaba-Jadu will be there with all the executive to do the induction tomorrow. Before then, you decide to do a retreat. What informs the retreat? We don't have too much time.
Okay. Thank you very much. Quickly, I needed to have added that the evangelist's job is a tent-making ministry.
Right.
If you look at our constitution, SO 110, that means that every evangelist should have your own secular work that you are doing.
Right.
So you don't depend
on the church,
for your ministry as an evangelist.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the church has gone by that arrangement.
Right.
So we have a lot of people who have the giftings, but they are not that resourced to be able not to depend on the church.
Right.
So one issue that has come up strongly is the incentives and the allowances. The church has its own structure of salaries and allowances that should go to either you are part-time or you are full-time. And the consensus that those amounts are highly inadequate. Yeah. So we are already in discussion with the hierarchy of the church to look at that. But also, importantly, is the appointment letter. Most evangelists have finished, and even when they have been placed, they don't have appointment letters. So Uncle Senior comes and is working with me comfortably. Whether it's 500 or 1,000 or 1,002, me say it doesn't matter. And then Uncle Dan comes and says, I don't like the shape of your nose, so I won't work with you. Right. So that is a big issue. We are on it. So the ordinary evangelist, and when I say ordinary, I mean the normal evangelist who has been trained and everything, should be recognized by the church. Right. The proper remuneration and allowances should be given. That will be there. The issue of, as an evangelist, you have two main jobs: evangelism and discipleship. Go out there, preach the sound word, get people to come to know of Christ, let them accept Christ. Right. After that, you work on them until they are matured. That is the discipleship. Right. Most of us, we do evangelism, bring them, and that is it.
So we don't implement the discipleship aspect.
follow-up.
Right.
So
the follow-up is missing.
Follow-up and then making sure that the person is going, if they are going through any challenges, you are there. You know, when you are discipling somebody, you get into the person's space. The person also should get into your space.
Right.
And then you work on this agenda together. Most evangelists have not even done the discipleship course.
Right.
So it is my agenda for us
Right.
to make sure that we position the ordinary evangelist to be able to complement the evangelism with the discipleship.
So after being trained as evangelist, you must also complement your effort by doing the discipleship and being trained to have that.
To be able to walk people through the Christian journey until they are matured.
Right.
That is what.
Right.
So the retreat,
Yeah.
the first ever,
Yeah.
it's kind of retreat that we are going to have before and induction.
As you are having now, I guess,
Yes.
it's ongoing.
It's ongoing today,
Right.
Saturday. Yes,
Okay.
it's ongoing. We arrived yesterday.
Right.
And it's for the assistant chairpersons.
Right.
And
Chairpersons
the chairman
and the secretary. They
Or
are
their
those who have come.
representative,
Okay.
yes,
If they can't come, they send somebody.
They send representatives.
Have you received from all the dioceses?
Yes, we have 18. 18 dioceses.
Okay. Minus the
connection.
Okay.
Minus the
North.
connection. North, we have only one person in the north who's on superannuation.
Okay.
So he's not coming.
Okay.
Tamale.
Okay.
So, and then we, the connection executives
have added
to
it.
that. So
Okay.
we were expecting about 54. Now we are doing 50.
Okay.
which
That's fine. It is good.
That is fine. That is good. And
that is good.
the topics we are going to treat, we are looking at the church's mission and vision.
Right.
Look, I want to say that if you line up
Oh, I know.
20 evangelists here,
And
you ask them
the vision and the mission of the church.
you have an issue.
So you are dealing with that at the moment.
And then in relation to the theme for 2026.
Okay, even if you put them and ask them what is the church's
Walking
team,
in the word,
it will be
for every good work.
And you want to continue further to say what is the test associated with the team? It's a disaster.
It's a disaster. And we should know that at the front runners. You know, so Bishop Asafo Kantanka said something that Asafo
Right.
Evangelists for we are on the war front, cutting the Christian journey straight on this route and bringing the people. So how can you do that when you don't know the team and you don't even know the distance? So that is
so you want to, at the moment you are focusing on the theme of the church. Yes. So these people who are here now, they are kind of trainers of trainers, right? So you are training them to go back. So you are chosen, selected them.
That is not the only one after that. Then we are doing Christian leadership.
Right.
We are doing the evangelist and discipleship.
Right.
And then last but not the least, the disciples' inner life.
The disciples' inner life.
4 talks.
Right.
Today.
So these are the who are some of the people speaking at your function?
We are having our very own Sofo Kofi Misa.
Kofi Misa, the director,
taking us through this, and then we are having Papa Penin, Jude Hammer, coming to talk about the evangelist and discipleship.
Right.
And then we have Very Reverend Dr. Clara Dankwa coming to talk to us about Christian leadership.
Right. She will be talking about Christian leadership.
And then our own senior evangelist Samuel Menu will come and talk to us about the evangelist inner life.
Okay. Well, I'm surprised that you have omitted my father from this list. Anyway, it is good other people have the opportunity as they grow.
It cannot be
as they grow, they must get other people who understudy them.
The truth is that he was on the list.
Yeah.
But we realized our attention was drawn that we didn't have any female.
So you sacrificed him.
with his consent.
You're on your way. That is fine. That's right. Viewers, this is Tell Me the Old Story. We've been discussing the emergence of the evangelist order in the Methodist Church, Ghana. And thus far, the Lord has brought us. I will take 1 minute from each of them. My time is up, and I've run out of my time. 1 minute from each of them, their last words. Evangelist, just 1 minute, not more. Your last words.
My last words is, every evangelist must know his or her job.
Evangelist, know your job. Ma'am.
We should be committed to the calling that we have answered to.
Right. Right.
Evangelize people, disciple them, so we all end up in heaven.
You have heard it. Be committed to your calling. Yes, Lady Bishop.
Yes, my Lord. As my father will say, this is the first time you are hearing the name of my father.
Yes.
Very Reverend 𝗧𝗛𝗃.
Yes.
And somebody will ask, why are you dancing? You explain it at the back page.
Okay.
He always tells you that I don't know whether you quoted this from Bishop Wabiodum. Brighten the corner
where you are.
So always, wherever
you find yourself, make sure that corner become golden.
Light in you
shines.
Come out for everybody to see. And humble yourself, it will take you far. Thank you.
Viewers, tomorrow we are inviting all of you, those of you who are within Accra, and even if you can travel from Kumasi by flight, and join the induction of my mother tomorrow. I think, is this the first time we are having a female chairman, congregational chairman?
Yes.
It's a day that calls for celebration. Let us all come tomorrow and support. The venue is Bethany Chapel, Jowulu Society. That is where the venue is taking place. Bethany. The presiding bishop will be there.
I will not mention the other executives.
Yes.
I will not be doing
kindly, yes, let's know who.
So my vice chairman is Professor Francis Nunu. He's a lecturer at the University of Ghana.
Yes, I know
my
Professor Nunu.
honorable secretary. It's one and only Ojo Fusuda. We fight it, but we do work together. His assistant secretary is Openyini Chief Akokosa. And then we have the financial secretary is Openyini Ayirakwa from Second Lead Diocese. Akokosa is from Kumasi Diocese.
Right.
And then we have the treasurer, our own at Okain from Accra Diocese.
And working in Northern Accra.
Northern Accra. And then our PRO is Openyini Godfred Sapon. Who is also the administrator of Jowulu Sekit.
Right.
And then we have other executives
co-opted members.
Joshua Eshen, who is the former, and then our immediate past, Nicholas Chairman, and then our own Charles Mensah, who has also been a chairman before.
Right.
And then Diana Gatti, our former treasurer. So this is
the team that is
going to work with me.
It's a strong team in terms of the caliber of the personalities involved. I mean, to have Prof also trained as an evangelist and still committed. I've been speaking to him the whole week. Very committed. I mean, in your absence, he's troubled some of us, you know. And then I can assure you that you are in for a good team, and we pray God's blessings for you.
Look, let me thank the people who have supported us for this retreat.
Right.
Our own, the NAD Lay Movement Council, led by my son Doc, has really helped us.
Yes.
The Men's Fellowship of Mount Zion Methodist Church, they are paying for the accommodation.
Right.
And then we have the Methodist Church Ghana supporting us with the meals. And then we have also gone around with envelopes collecting other money to help us with it. So we don't burden the church. After all, it's a tent-making ministry.
Absolutely. We are grateful to all those who have supported. And we know we would have loved as a lay to have done much more than we have done. We thank God for how far He has brought us. Viewers, this has brought us to the end of our show for today. This is Tell Me the Old Story, produced by the very Reverend Daniel French, assisted by Ebenezer Selom Ajati. We are grateful to the head of church, Presiding Bishop, the Most Reverend Johnson Kobna Asamoah-Jedu. We are grateful to the lay president, my own brother 𝗧𝗛𝗃 𝗢𝗟, the administrative bishop, who is also the Right Reverend William Ajay Imperejechi. We are grateful to all of you, and you, the viewers. And Nkoko, again, a shout out to you, to my mother, Johanna Ajwa Ajay. I think I'm supposed to have been there today. Unfortunately, I couldn't come. Next week, I'll be in the village. I wish you all the best. God be with us till we meet next week. And Merry Christmas to all of us in advance. We are in December, and let me take the opportunity to wish you Merry Christmas. Next week, we hope to come your way with a good one on Christmas celebration. Good night.